Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. This effort has led to a series of decisive actions aimed at dismantling counterfeiting networks operating within Iraq. These coordinated operations, often termed as qualitative strikes, have disrupted counterfeit currency rings and exposed the intricate layers within these illicit networks. Iraq's financial landscape has faced challenges, particularly with respect to the stability and value of the Iraqi dinar. Counterfeiting not only undermines public trust in the currency but also threatens the country's economic security. Such fraudulent activities weaken the currency's value, impacting inflation and devaluing people's savings. Thus, tackling counterfeiting is not merely about enforcing the law, it is a fundamental requirement to stabilize and strengthen Iraq's economy. The parliament's efforts are the culmination of strategic planning and intelligence work. Security agencies, intelligence units, and specialized financial crime task forces collaborated to identify and target key players involved in counterfeiting operations. These networks often employ sophisticated methods to produce fake currency, and tracking them requires significant resources and coordination across various governmental branches. By cracking down on these networks, the government aims to restore public confidence in the dinar and send a clear message to those attempting to destabilize the economy. One of the reasons these operations are labeled as qualitative strikes is due to their focused approach. Instead of random raids or smaller actions, the strikes are based on intelligence that targets specific entities involved in counterfeiting. These strikes aim to dismantle the entire network rather than just apprehending individuals at the operational level. This approach not only curtails immediate counterfeiting activities but also weakens the structures that enable such crimes to proliferate. By going after the key figures and systems that support counterfeiting, the Parliament hopes to achieve a long-term impact. The intelligence gathered in preparation for these operations has revealed the complexity and sophistication of counterfeiting networks in Iraq. Many of these networks are connected with regional and even international syndicates, making the task of tracking them more challenging. The involvement of foreign entities in these operations has compounded the issue, adding an international dimension to the otherwise domestic crime of counterfeiting. These revelations underscore the importance of cross-border cooperation in addressing currency counterfeiting, as well as the need for Iraq to strengthen its financial and intelligence capabilities to combat such sophisticated networks. The operations themselves were executed with precision, minimizing collateral damage and focusing resources on arresting the major players. This approach has been effective in avoiding unnecessary confrontations and disruptions, which could have caused panic among civilians. The use of specialized task forces, trained specifically to handle economic crimes, has been instrumental in achieving these goals. These teams are well versed in identifying counterfeit currency, distinguishing genuine banknotes from fake ones, and understanding the various tools and techniques used in currency production. By deploying such expert teams, the Parliament has ensured that the operations are both efficient and effective. Each operation involved weeks, if not months, of surveillance and intelligence gathering. The agencies closely monitored financial transactions, communication channels, and the movement of individuals associated with counterfeiting activities. In some cases, undercover operatives were placed within certain circles to gain insider information. This level of preparation allowed the authorities to understand the inner workings of the counterfeiting networks and to pinpoint their financial backers, printing facilities, and distribution channels. The information obtained through surveillance has not only helped in the current operations but has also laid the groundwork for future actions. The Parliament has also been vocal about the outcomes of these strikes, with the intention of deterring future counterfeiting attempts. By publicly announcing these successes, the government aims to show the public that it is actively safeguarding the nation's currency and economic stability. This transparency is an essential part of the government's efforts to build trust among Iraqi citizens. The people need to know that their currency is secure and that the government is taking decisive action to protect the economy from illegal practices that could potentially lead to inflation and economic instability. Publicizing these operations also serves as a warning to those involved in counterfeiting or those considering entering the illegal trade. The consequences of getting caught are now widely known, as are the government's intentions to pursue offenders with the full force of the law. The increased media coverage surrounding these operations has already had a visible impact, with a noticeable decline in counterfeit currency circulation in several regions. This decline suggests that the government's actions are having a real effect, discouraging would-be counterfeiters and making it riskier for existing networks to continue their operations. Apart from punitive actions, the government has also emphasized the need for preventative measures. The Parliament is working on legislative reforms aimed at strengthening the legal frameworks surrounding currency crimes. These reforms include harsher penalties for counterfeiting, more stringent checks on financial institutions, and increased cooperation with foreign governments. By creating a more robust legal environment, the Parliament aims to make Iraq a less attractive target for counterfeiters and to dissuade those who might seek to exploit legal loopholes for their gain. Educational campaigns have also been introduced as part of a broader strategy to combat counterfeiting. These initiatives aim to inform the public about the dangers of counterfeit currency and how to identify fake banknotes. By empowering citizens with knowledge, the government is essentially enlisting them in the fight against counterfeiting. When people are able to recognize counterfeit currency, they can report it to the authorities, making it harder for counterfeiters to distribute fake banknotes undetected. This collective effort between the government and the public is crucial in maintaining the integrity of the Iraqi dinar. Furthermore, the Parliament is advocating for technological advancements to improve currency security. The integration of advanced anti-counterfeit technologies in Iraqi banknotes is part of the long-term solution to this problem. These technologies make it harder for counterfeiters to replicate genuine currency, thereby reducing the likelihood of counterfeiting. Advanced security features, such as holograms, watermarks, and serial number tracking, can significantly enhance the durability and security of banknotes. By investing in these technologies, Iraq can create a currency that is harder to fake, thereby strengthening the dinar's position in the economy. The success of these operations has set a precedent for future action against counterfeiting and other financial crimes. It has highlighted the importance of collaboration between different government branches and the need for continuous intelligence gathering. The Parliament is now looking to establish a dedicated task force focused solely on financial crimes, which would work in tandem with other security agencies to maintain economic stability. This task force would be responsible for monitoring suspicious financial activities, tracking down illicit financial networks, and conducting operations similar to the recent qualitative strikes. In conclusion, the Iraqi Parliament's recent actions against counterfeiting networks represent a significant step forward in the nation's efforts to secure its currency and stabilize its economy. Through well-coordinated qualitative strikes, the government has dismantled key counterfeiting networks, reduced the circulation of fake currency, and restored a level of public trust in the Iraqi dinar. The Parliament's ongoing commitment to legislative reform, public education, and technological enhancement reflects a comprehensive approach to addressing this issue. By continuing to pursue counterfeiters with determination and improving preventative measures, Iraq is poised to make substantial progress in its fight against currency counterfeiting, contributing to a more stable and prosperous economic future. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.